In previous videos you could see us renovating our sketchy guest house. New roof, new structure, new windows, doors, a nice cork insulation and wood finishing for our walls. Now we are going to end the job for this season. We're putting in the floor, we're going to make a nice deck outside and some other small details. Welcome to a new Project Camp update.
How do we look? Like
We look like a team, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We are going to put the floor in. It's gonna be the same boards, the exact same wood as the walls. I'm curious for what that's going to look like. Yeah, let's go! All the little LEDs are in place and we're now ready to put the floorboards.
Okay, so we cut it this piece. Now we're gonna try if it fits.
Now that the floor has been sanded really smoothly, it's time for one of the last jobs and finish the interior, and that's painting the floor. Now that we have painted the floor, we need to wait for a bit so it can dry. In the meantime, our friends of Precious Plastics are going to make some fancy sockets for us.
Hey, my name is Joost. The last months I've been working on a redesign of the Precious Plastic injection machine. Today I've got some shredded plastic and I'm going to use it to inject some electric solid molds for Project Camp. Let's go!
sockets have arrived here in Project Camp. They look really awesome. Look at all the different colors and different effects in there. We really like to work with recycled materials in Project Camp, and especially we like Precious Plastic because it's another project by One Army. So if you like all the Project Camp stuff, you'll probably also like Precious Plastics. So go check out the website. There's so many colors in here. Look at that. Like green and red, black, all kinds of different plastic waste. Precious Plastic already had the mold for these sockets, but there was not really a need yet to make them. So now that we can integrate them here in the project, it's really nice to have it as a functional product. We're actually really curious what you guys can come up with to make out of recycled plastic and use here in Project Camp. Yellow with yellow. This one is going to be on a switch, and then we can use it to power our lights. For the switches we went with second-hand ones. We found these through the internet in Porto. Working. Now that all this inside stuff is finished, we are continuing outside. We're going to make a nice big veranda here, which you can sit and enjoy the view with a morning coffee. So the first step will be to take away this temporary one to make some space.
What's happening, Martijn?
Preparing the places where the beams will lay for the veranda. So here we're gonna have a little vertical standing on the granite, and then along this line we're gonna lay the other beams on some cement patches. Along our granite wall I've been cutting some holes and making flat spaces to receive the wooden beams. I'm gonna make this bit of the beam a bit more thin so it slides in. So this is how we're going to do it. First, we cut up all our parts roughly and we will do a pre-build. Then we mark out all the joints and get the exact measurements. After that, we will disassemble the structure and do all the cutting, sanding and oiling. Finally, we will put it all together again and hope everything fits. The veranda will sit on 4 supporting points. These 2 here on the entrance, a big beam here and one sitting on top of the granite. Got our little string here, which we will now mark to define the final length of the beams.
It's not working?
Did you plug it in?
Yeah, I plugged it in.
Ah, yeah, I see. It's only 10% battery left, so probably Dave switched off the power.
The shit of off-grid.
Yeah. This is the place where one of our main posts is going to stand, and I'm gonna fill it with cement. I've made a little wooden template for the concrete to go in. There's 2 rods sticking out. Later we will drill holes in the bottom of the pole to connect it to the rod.
For the air bubbles.
Yeah, to get the air out. Fill all the little corners. Our main post will stand here. I'm making a level template and I'm gonna fill it in with cement. I hope Charlie will not be mad at me for using cement.
Okay, welcome to a new episode of Project Cam. Wow.
Woo! Okay. Set up a little string here, and to make sure that the beams are not laying in the water. So here's I made a cement surface here on which the beams lay. I'm gonna put in a granite block underneath the beam, and at the same time level it up to the cord. Although it's a very sunny day, we don't have enough power yet to use power tools. So for now, hand tools, but we should be back online soon. What are you doing?
Using electricity.
You think it's back online?
We're back online.
Wow, you missed that spot. Just in time, eh? For the last rays of sunlight.
Cheers, Martijn.
Cheers.
Right on time.
So for the stairs, something like this. Maybe granite stone here.
This one?
Looks like a good one.
This one.
we are going to mount a big beam here, which is going to carry our stairs, and then into the sides of this big beam we're going to mount these smaller beams. We're going to make a little cutout in which they sit so they cannot wiggle, and then on top of that we'll place our steps. It started raining, so we've moved our stair works to the workshop. Yo. Shui bang. Shui bang. It's got Shui bang. It's a Japanese wood preserving technique. It's already been mentioned a couple of times in the YouTube comments, and I'm very curious about this. It's about burning the surface of the wood, which makes it harder to penetrate it for fungus and bugs. So it's more weatherproof. Yeah, nice. Yeah, after the burning we will oil it. I think we're gonna try linseed oil. So we are very wet, but our beam is dry, so we're gonna put together the stairs. Woo! Veranda's finished. We are ready for putting in the stove. Yeah, this looks good.
Wow.
Wow, it's finished.
Keep the fire burning, Martijn. The fire burning.
Cleaning.
Tidying up.
I lost a lot of screws, my pockets were leaking. working for the screw system, Julie?
Yes. And harvesting the screws.
Harvesting screws. Final step. Cleaning up all the rubble around the house and spreading some wood chips to make it look nice and less muddy. Olá!
Olá,
Bom dia, Fernanda!
bom dia.
Tudo bem?
Olha, vamos indo, e vocês também?
That lady that you see arriving with Rita is our neighbor Fernanda. She is a really nice woman who lived in this construction many years ago, and we are very excited to show her the result.
Aqui ver a casa, Fernanda. Ver o hotel.
Ver o hotel.
Quando é que é a inauguração? Ah, sim senhora. Ah, muito bem.
Ah,
Sim senhora, aqui uma casa maneira. Falta aqui agora uma cama para dormir.
uma cama. Sim.
Pois.
Está diferente do que era, Fernanda.
Até depois está diferente, claro. Não era nada disto, não é? Pois é mesmo assim, até isto não era nada.
Também era em madeira antes, cá dentro?
Ah, não. Era madeira, mas era ripas e barro. Era antigamente não. Só havia aqui uma parede que era de tijolo. O resto já foi o que esteve cá com as vacas que fez.
Pois.
Não, mas está aqui está quentinho. Já acenderam o Bluebird?
Já, ontem.
Agora fala aqui uma mesa para comer aqui.
Pois. Agora falta encher a casa.
Encher a casa, não é?
Sim.
Um sofá aqui para
Para dormir a sexta.
dormir a cesta. Ah, bom.
¿Você morou nesta casa?
Eram meus pais e eu também, ainda cá de dia, de noite íamos para o povo.
Ah,
Mas
era
a minha-
mais casa de trabalho.
Mas a minha avó dormia cá sempre. A minha avó nunca ia só. O domingo é que ia à missa, ela
Sério,
cresceu.
dormia sempre nesta
Sempre,
casa.
sempre.
Onde é que estava a cama aqui?
Olha, então agora já não sei explicar porque isto estava de outra maneira, não é?
Tinha aqui um murozinho, mas isto já foi com
Isto era a casa e era, pronto, era ali para aqui, mas depois era meio, isto era meio, até era mais ali, porque depois era aí, como disse, tinha a casa, tinha um quarto onde ela dormia, tinha uma cozinha, depois tinha assim uma espécie de uma sala para baixo, assim uns gramas, era tudo de madeira.
Pero então, quantos anos tinha esta casa então?
Então eu já tenho 66, isto deve ter, sei lá, mais de 200 anos, cadê? Isto agora é de outra maneira, vamos ver. Tem aí o lume, tem aí muita lenha.
Sim.
Isto aqui tudo limpinho é que a casa fica bonita, Rita.
Sim, vai ser também. Antes do verão vamos cortar.
Pois, isto tudo aqui, esta montanha toda, tudo isto aqui. Olá, bom dia. Está bonita? Sim, senhora. Agora já podem arranjar um menino aqui, com calor.
Muito calor.
Está sólido.
Foto, Fernanda.
Ai, lá vou eu para o filme.
Não, espera aí, Fernanda.
This is like an accident.
Só um.
Mira.
What used to be a ruin is now a nice and cozy house. A big step for the project, ready for the cold winter months. We are happy with the result, and the veranda is a nice spot to enjoy the view and the winter sun. Kinda proud of all the hard work that has been done. If you like what we do, you can support us on Patreon. Your help will be really appreciated. We will post some exclusive Patreon content during the winter, and you get one of our nice Project Camp badges. Now we are going to prepare a nice dinner to celebrate the end of the season and all the hard work that has been done. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.
It's been an intense year, but we're happy. Many things are built and improved. The main goal was this year integrating more people on this big land, and many came from different countries and backgrounds and helped with their energy and amazing skills. We shared, worked and enjoyed being together, but there's still a lot more to do. We want to live in a more sustainable way, advance our knowledge and share it with the world. It's a long task ahead and many challenges coming. But first, we need some rest. We now have a break for some months to prepare and plan the next season. Video will come back in April with many big new projects and experiments. Looking forward to it. Let's see how it goes. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed and see you next year.